Leslie Bonsi is the official nutritionist for the Kansas City Chiefs and recently revealed a lot about the KC star quarterback and his teammates' diets. In a recent interview with Bet Kansas, Bonsi discussed things like how much Patrick Mahomes eats daily, what kind of food the elite athlete consumes, and pregame meal plans. When we look at football players, don't assume they eat 10,000 calories a day because they don't, she said. The average American consumes around 3,600 calories per day. The Chiefs nutritionist claims that Mahomes eats less than that. In general, QBs like Pat Mahomes eat a maximum of 3,000 calories a day, and not everyone eats 5 times a day like Pat. It depends on that particular player, she continued. Some players don't have an appetite in the morning and don't necessarily eat much for lunch because they're training. Some guys go to bed early and don't snack after dinner because they want to sleep, so it's much less than people think. Bonsi said that, in general, many Chiefs players love fish, and of course, barbecue is at the top of their lists. Mahomes, in particular, loves KC barbecue, specifically burnt ends, brisket, as well as ribs for Mahomes, but that's a midweek meal, not on game day, she said. Chiefs lament more mistakes and questionable officiating in loss to the Packers. Why not barbecue before games? I wouldn't say it's a superstition, but players are creatures of habit, and there are some who like food for breakfast, even if it's a night game because that's their comfort food. Mahomes and other Chiefs usually prefer egg sandwiches, pancakes, waffles, or French toast. Bonsi revealed that few players eat large amounts of food before the game. We have steaks, pasta, chicken, and sandwiches, along with French toast, and we have plenty of food so players can come in and think, what should I eat, she said. What we don't want is for players to turn around and miss the opportunity to refuel, so kudos to our executive chefs. On days when the Chiefs are not playing, they are usually served fish and chicken. Salmon, swordfish, tuna, catfish, and cod are appealing because their texture is more palatable and less mushy. Shrimp and crab cakes are also popular. Red meat comes in third, but it's not just protein. There's Caesar salad, potatoes are big, and also rice and pasta. Other breakfast options in the week leading up to the game include cereals, eggs, omelets, potatoes, and smoothies. Most athletes eat a lunch heavily centered on carbohydrates, such as pasta or stews. The training center offers dinner twice a week if the Chief wants a free evening meal. There are many options, from steak to baked salmon and grilled chicken, or if they want pizza, there's a pizza oven, Bonsi said. They have the choice, so they don't need to go out to eat, so we know what they're eating and what's best for us. She further mentioned that lunch comes before practice, which can decrease consumption, because it's not good to have to train on the field after eating a large volume of food. Instead, breakfast is usually served before 8:30 a.m., lunch between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m., with training taking place immediately after. They can also return after training to get more food if they are hungry. There are even portable ovens for Chief players, in case they are interested in cooking the executive chef's food at home. We don't want them to go hungry, so there's no excuse for not eating well because everything is available to them, said the nutritionist. And sweets? We don't regularly throw them, most players eat during their own time, Bonsi revealed. An ice cream sundae is fun, and we tend to do more of that in training camp and not during the week at the complex. It will be what the baker prepared that day, like a brownie, a cookie, or a cupcake, but it's never anything too bad.